Have you ever gotten a death notification for someone who is still alive? The pounding on the front door woke me up at 6:07 a.m. Not knocking, pounding. Then I heard my mom scream. I threw off my blankets and ran downstairs. Two police officers stood in our doorway. My mom was already on her knees. "Ma'am, I'm so sorry," one of them said. "There was an accident early this morning on Route 84. A blue Bronco registered to this address. To Jake Miller." He paused. "The driver didn't survive the crash. My whole body went cold, but something in my brain clicked wrong. My brother's upstairs," I said. My voice sounded far away. "He's asleep." I heard him snoring. The officer looked at me with these sad eyes. "Miss, I understand this is difficult, but the vehicle registration..." I didn't let him finish. I ran up the stairs, the cops following behind me. Before I even opened Jake's door, I could hear it. Loud, rattling snoring. I pushed the door open, and there he was, in his bed, in his boxers and that stupid Metallica shirt, snoring like nothing in the world was wrong. Very much alive. "Jake!" I shook him hard. "Jake!" He jerked awake, annoyed. "What the hell, man?" My mom pushed past me into the room and let out this sound I'd never heard her make before. She grabbed him so hard he almost fell out of bed. She was sobbing into his chest. "Oh my god, you're alive." "Yeah, no shit," Jake said, trying to pull back. "What's going on?" The two cops stood in the doorway, frozen. One of them grabbed his radio. "Unit 12, we have a situation. Jake Miller is alive. Repeat, Miller is alive." Jake looked at me over mom's shoulder, completely confused. "What the hell is going on?" We all went back downstairs. The other cop stepped forward. "When did you last see your vehicle, son?" "My Bronco?" Jake walked to the window. He looked out at the driveway. It was empty. His face went white. It was right there last night. "The vehicle was found totaled on Route 84, the officer said carefully, going over 100 miles per hour. The driver was killed on impact. Body was burned beyond recognition. We identified by registration." The room went silent. Then my mom's voice, barely a whisper. "Then who was driving it?" Jake's hands started shaking. "I always leave my keys in it," he said quietly. He stopped, the realization hitting him. Oh god, anyone could have taken it. The cops stayed for 2 hours, asking questions. Who had access to the vehicle? Who knew he left his keys in it? Did he have any enemies? Jake sat on the couch the whole time, his leg bouncing, mom holding his hand like she was afraid if she let go, he'd disappear. They were waiting on forensics, dental records to ID the body. When I finally checked my phone after the chaotic morning, I had dozens of notifications, text messages, missed calls, and Ring doorbell alerts, a lot of them. I opened the app assuming they were from the police pounding on our door earlier, but as I scrolled, I saw one from 1:47 a.m. My stomach dropped. "Oh my god," I said. Everyone looked at me. "Guys, I have Ring doorbell alerts from last night." I opened it with shaking hands, and there he was, Evan, Jake's best friend since middle school, on our front porch at 1:47 in the morning. He was pounding on the door. His face was red and puffy, soaked with tears. He was clearly drunk, stumbling as he leaned against the doorframe. "Jake," he said to the camera, his voice breaking. "Jake, please, I need you, man, please." He knocked again, harder. He waited almost 2 full minutes, swaying slightly, wiping his eyes. "I don't know what to do," he whispered to no one. Nobody came. I watched him look at the door one more time, then he disappeared from the frame. "Keep watching," one of the cops said quietly. Evan came back into view, walking toward the driveway, toward where the Bronco was parked. He got in the driver's seat, just sat there for a minute with his head in his hands, his shoulders shaking. Then the Bronco's lights came on, and he drove away. Jake was staring at the screen, his face completely drained of color. "I was asleep," he whispered. I had my earbuds in. I didn't hear him. The cop's radio crackled to life. "We got the dental ID on the Route 84 victim. Evan Walsh, 24. Parents reported him missing this morning." Jake made a sound that didn't even sound human. He doubled over like he'd been punched. No. Mr. Mitchell's parents stated his girlfriend ended their relationship last night." The officer continued, reading from his notes. "They said he'd been drinking, left the house around 1 a.m. They tried calling, but he wouldn't answer." Jake pushed away from mom and stood up. "This wouldn't have happened if I just woke up," he said. "Honey, you couldn't have known. He was pounding on the door, Mom, and I was asleep." Jake's hands were shaking. "I killed him." The cops quietly laughed. I hugged him for the first time since we were kids and didn't let go until he stopped crying.